In this video we're going to have a look at writing recurring decimals as fractions. So if we start with this first question, we're asked to write 0.1 recurring as a fraction. We'll call 0.1 recurring just means 0.11111 and so on, so the ones will go on forever. So what we can do to write this as a fraction is we can first of all say that x is equal to the 0.1 recurring, or the 0.11111 and so on. We could then multiply this up by 10. So if we multiply x by 10, we'd get 10x. And if we multiply the 0.1 recurring by 10, we're going to get 1.1 recurring. See, everything just moves up one space to the left. Everything gets 10 times bigger. So now we've got these two numbers here, we can subtract this first one from the second one. So on the left, if we did 10x take away x, we'd be left with 9x. And on the right, where we're doing 1.1 recurring take away 0.1 recurring, if we look at each of our columns, we'll see that in each of our decimal places, we're going to be doing 1 take away 1. Of course, 1 take away 1 gives us 0. So this column here is going to go to 0, this one will go to 0, this one will go to 0, this one will go to 0, and this one will go to 0. And the only column that we're going to have anything left in is this units column, where we're doing 1 take away 0. So the answer we get, 9x equals 1. So now we've got an equation that we can solve. We can solve it for x, and we can do that by dividing by 9, and we can write just that as just a fraction. So we can say that x is 1 divided by 9, or 1 over 9, and there is our fraction. If we did this instead with 0.4 recurring, for example, so 0.4 recurring as a fraction, of course this means just 0.444 and the 4's gone forever. So we could do it the same way. Let's say x equals this 0.4 recurring and just write it out in a long form, so 0.4444 and so on. Again, we could times it by 10, so x times 10 gives us 10x. 0.4 recurring times 10 gives us 4.4 recurring. And then we take the first number away from the second, so 10x take away x gives us 9x. 4.4 recurring take away 0.4 recurring. Again, each of these decimal places are going to cancel, they'll all become 0, so we're left with just 4. Where we're doing this 4 take away 0, and then we've just got an equation we can solve. So 9x equals 4. We divide both sides by 9, write it as a fraction, and we get that x equals 4 over 9.